no English.
Hera!
Hessa, Asteriende.
Yeah.
Queta. Ridera, Ridende. Yaru. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Chiaro. Contiende. Queta. Styria.
Fore guarda. Yeherende.
Queta. Ongede.
Yaru. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Ridende.
That's right, Perry, Prairie. That's how I pronounce it. Has a whole bunch of sheep on here.
Asteriende. Yes, sir. Hessa. Ridende. Yeah.
It is lacking a lot of
Yes,
wood
sir.
though.
Kutlich. Yes, sir. Yeherende. Ridende. Asteriende. Fore huerta. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Ridera. Asteriende. Ridende. Yeah. Astirende. Yes, sir. Fore guarda. Ridende. Yeah. Na! Gande! Yaru! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Astirende. Ridende.
Charles Yarwa.
Good Satan! Ridera. Yes, sir.
Yes, he
Astirende.
went that way.
Ridende.
Go back to straight space.
Yeah.
Hessa.
Is he going to TC? No, he's not.
Yaru.
Estes.
Yes, sir.
Don.
Yaru Abendende. Yeah.
Huh? Contiende.
Yaru. Yeah. Vafe. Hessa.
Chierlas Yerwa.
Fore guarda. La guerra.
Huh? Yaro.
Ridera.
Huh?
Fore guarda. Ridende.
Queta. Estes. Forende.
Yeah. Quetta. Yeah.
Ridera.
Hestes. Quetta.
Yaru.
Down.
Hessa. Yeah. Yes.
Queta.
Ridera. Kutlich. Ridende ut.
Yaru to work.
Yeah. Go. Each will read
So much sheep in this map.
Each era. Farendenu. Each willa. Yerisle.
Estes Commende. Quattro Fefe. Yes, sir. West.
Rider Yaru. What Hessa?
An are to hear it.
And your worker? Yes, sir. West Duhala.
Forward here. Each will read. Yes, sir.
Your way off, way at that.
What has us?
Judaeus number done. Certus. Certus! All is with it. An are to hear it. Redende, so ahead.
And your worker? That should be here after
Forward here.
Thine hestes, it's living to hear it.
Yeah. Baron in. Dende ut.
Get to the ready for hestes. He shall lay the yow.
Let's find some damage.
What survey they?
Look at yow be a thief.
Reader Yaru. Each will read.
Nu, Tulkes.
What has us?
It's living to hear it. Fuse to undente to serve.
Chierla, yer inia. Here, Chierla.
Whoops, wrong way.
Chierla, Sturfende Hestem. Yes, sir. Understood.
Reader.
It is Sita for. Dute is none burden.
Yeah. Redende ut.
Obeisance. Ik reader for. All is with. Thine hestes. Ich gas so ahead. Astorende. Yea, ik am ganda. Redende so ahead.
Forward here.
Nu, Tulkes. Setteth ya. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes.
Yaru to work.
Yaru to work. And your worker? What survey they? Yes, sir.
Get to the ready for hestes. Ich live to hear
What's this
it.
guy doing?
Fourth warde freckes.
Oh.
Mit baldenes.
Where's his second TC?
Andente to serve. Look at you, Idute is none burden. Certes. Fuse to certes.
Forward here. Oliende hesa. Reader Baron in.
An are to hear it. Remende to Macearos! Andente to serve.
What survey they? And your worker? Yahweh
What
Fatima.
surface?
Hestes commende. On Perethra. Each a worker. Cheers. Yahweh on Churlas. Barrett Ford.
It is Sita for Admina Worda.
Yeah.
And you worker.
What survey
Each a will a you of each a
And your
guy.
worker?
What surface?
Obeisance. Yea, ik am ganda. Ich gas so ahead.
What has us? Ga up.
Wait, what's this guy doing?
Yes, sir. West Duhala.
What surface?
Here at offer.
Ansagan! Forward here. Don't did that. Yeah. Buddha.
Hestes come off. Way at that. Yes, sir. West Duhala. Yes, sir. West Duhala. Yes, sir. Here at offer.
Reader
Nu, Tulkes. Ich live to
Oh,
hear
let's
it.
kill this king.
don't did that.
Yahweh Fatima.
Yes, West O'Hara.
It is Sita for Actus.
What has us? Ga up.
Thine hestes. Redende so ahead. Ik reader for.
Forward here.
Get to the ready for hestes.
Yes, West O'Hara. Yarwa O'Hara. What surface?
What has us?
Look at you be at the ready. Dute is
And you worker.
And your worker. Yahweh
And you worker.
Each timber theos.
What surface? Ik will do.
There's actually no need to rush this,
it is Sita for
but
Andente to
I'm
serve.
gonna rush it anyway.
And your worker.
And you worker.
Hestes commende.
What surface? Gadriende Voodoo.
Yet to the ready for Warden Freckers. Mid Balden.
Here a hopper.
Nu, Tulkas. Second yard.
Wait, should I go fast Imperial?
Okay, I'll be at the ready, Freckers.
Yare to Dom.
What needeth be on
Fort Warden Freckers. Mid Balden.
What needeth be on
What needeth but see they to work? What needeth work?
Swinkle up.
See they to work? What needeth they undone?
See things work.
Yet to the ready for Hestus. All is
I
with
need to build crossbows.
Arita, be on guard to Hestes, toot folk.
See they to work? They undone. Two folk, after it yonder.
It is Sitha for actors. Who readeth nu, Tulkas.
Scouting.
And Sealy is gilded thing.
Saddled up on the ready. Yipper maybe Hestes.
Needeth
Reader, a going before.
Knitters, at Mina Wanda.
Yara,
every
unto a
chance that
marker.
is to every chance.
Nu, Tulkas. It's never to hit Gauze. It shall lay the Look at you, be at the weapons ready.
You're right to done some work.
Get Hestus!
Yet to the ready for Hestus.
Get it,
See to Hestus.
It is Sitha for actors. You have it none of the power! For Knitters. Yet to Soren. Knitters, stand in the yard.
What needeth they on
See
midway?
they to work at.
What may have been Hester?
See they to work at.
Alright, Relic War. Let's go.
Then they that.
What needeth they on
What needeth be undone.
See they to work, Arita, what needeth work?
Nu, Tulkas. Set.
Arita, what
Whoops.
need?
See?
You're what needeth be undone. You're right to done. Yeah. Sweet and head.
Look at you, be at the ready. At Mina word. Fair.
Arita, what needeth working.
Hearken at Valor, Yari, don't the work.
Spanner on the loaded.
See to Hestus. Delphing to
Send
do.
the man to me.
Yet to the resident to serve. It is Sit Certes.
What needeth be undone? We're Ferrandul to two folk.
Something to share.
Arita, what needeth work?
Look at you, be at the ready. Fresh shall lay the yow. Nu, Tulkas. All is with it. Look at you, be at the ready. Shall lay the Nu, Tulkas. Set it yow. Duty is none more dead. It is Sitha for actors.
See they to work,
The shula.
What needeth they undone? Every child where Hammock stared as bay on ant. Yea, sewer they Hestus.
What needeth?
Hearken at Valor, see to Hestus.
Get to the ready for his fourth war defenders. Mid Balden.
Estem presset jou en verre.
Nu,
Beyond this hour!
Tempest.
Avoid
For him. Look at you, be ready, Fresh. It's libe to hear it.
Widders.
Obeisance. Each gas were
Hestes forward.
It is Sitha for
Hestes for this.
none shall leave him.
Yours!
Yet to the Nu, to made a word. Yet to the
Yipper maybe Hestes.
Duty is none more dead.
Redende
Let's
third.
go.
It is Sitha. It's libe to hear it.
What wilt thou?
Helmet locked. Readeth Nu, Tulkas.
See they.
Every child and tendek. See they to work. Hirende thin Hesta.
Look at you, be at Mina word. Fel. Yet Nu, Tulkas. Set it yow. Fuse to Certes.
Give me Elder Ned. Stirende nu.
An are redempted swacket.
Min sperre.
It is Sitha for look at you.
What wilt thou? If our sperremen Yara.
Boon to hear. Me way
Wait,
is
did he
clear.
take all relics already? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
Each will.
Harken at
Seat the Hestus. What needed be on the boat? You can build me that for that.
Scouter, be ready to read her. Ridende for.
It is seat the fourth warde freckes. Mit Waldenes. I shall
Kusari saddled. Scouter, erect. I come off the fara.
Yare to
every charm and 10 yare on min way.
somebody in Chapende. What needed work?
Stand at the enemy
Heston, Heston.
Nu, Tulkes. Sein Hestes? Yea, I come down.
Knites, alles Schritte! Knites, in den Saal! Ascendas!
Attende,
Fuse to serve! Und Frieden nu, Turkes!
Arita, what needed? I think they lister.
Ich bin booted. I will be.
No way, he took all the relics already.
Virtual
I'm gonna
guidance.
sneak around.
Obeisance. Look at you be ready for Hestes.
An Ar!
What needed be on dot?
Harken at it, he'll do that.
Dimende kumaskayaros! Alle Knites!
Mina warde.
Beundex Arweshur!
Look at you be aldente to serve.
Under Arweshur!
Ich bin booted.
Okay, he doesn't see me, he doesn't see me.
Achtung, Knites, Knites. Stand, let us read it. It is seat the Fuse to alle Schritte.
Fuse to serve! Knites! Abikajara Arwe!
Ich habe ihn found at the bow!
Agrees for Hestus.
See they to Gamgo Ende.
Obeisance.
He'll do that now.
Nu, Tulkes. Read it. Nu, Tulkes.
Intended Alunganu. Ferret.
Beoff your host it down. Wooder is no fun matter. See they to work, eh? He'll do that now.
It's living to hit Arweshur!
Yet the reader Tulkes.
Crossbow Yara on the way, Kande! Ich hier ist Crossbow, it's what the heck?
In Hestes nu, to its live to hit. Yet the ready for Hestes. Instead.
Doomber's already ready. Here, get it to Swinton, Doomber. He'll have you that.
What wilt thou? Ferende, so ahead.
Arita, ich am on my way. You can have it that you build them and all.
What need a come on min way? What need a
Seat the Hester and those there and a pressure marker.
Yare every charm and
What
10
you need to do?
days.
See they do work.
An Are to hit.
What needed be on dot?
Look at you be first. Alle Knites Jan. That mean a word, Ferret.
Boon to hear.
Shit.
Harliness, liters me way.
Alright, well, I tried.
See alle Schritte.
Get it to Swinton, Doomber.
Every time.
Harken at Valor.
Shall lay.
Be gone!
Knites. In other foot reader. Now Achel Tulkes sein Hestes.
See they to work.
Knites. Stand in there. Achel Knites Jan. For Arne, Mr.
Arita, what need ye? Tid to end it.
You're right to done over there. On me.
See they to work. Block it, host it down.
It is see. That mean a word. Ferret.
I think
Harken at the steering. See they to work. But ain't they so ahead.
Yet the duty is none good then.
God sweeker.
Look at you shall lay.
They are gone to Hestus.
What the fuck was this guy? What the hell?
For Hestes.
Knites! Incendies!
Ja. Is that good fettle, Knites?
see they every charm and 10 days. What needeth be undone? Forensic.
Knites.
For Arnett, Mr. Appelgritas. Aggressive, yeah. Anon.
We are gone to Hestus!
Horrendous! See me to Farranooton every time!
You're right to done somewhere.
We are Prussian! Spellemen, let them pay that you are bracken!
Tempest.
We aren't going to Tolkien. Alle Kenites Jan.
What need? Yeah. Did do it then?
Fuse Gritis. And tender. Give it to the Hände! Irrendi!
You're right to done so there. On me way. Sista hästet. Harkeneth alla. Sitte till Farranooton. Every chat.
See the Hestes? Dalfende is me.
Look at your being to read it new, Tullis.
Hey, every chat. Intended. See they to work. But end I so ahead. What need us bail?
See the Hirend.
Harkeneth alla.
Kenites, standende are. Fort Walde Freckles. Mit Baldenes.
Hestet on
Spare.
See they all stay down.
Yet that they ready for Hess. To read it new, Tullis. It is Sita Vandente to serve. Outstanding. Let that new. To mean a word of.
You're right to
Trappish on the way new. You ready for moving these sentence?
No, good day is not good day.
Damn it. Have to raise the resources.
Look at your service.
Kenites, stop! Read it new! Sentence!
What need us be undone?
It's the ready. Swath ahead.
You're right to done some work. Eagle did it after night.
Crossbows, shoulder and crossbows.
Vin Hester. So bed. Me way is clear.
It is Sita. Alles witness.
Every time and see they to Farranooton every time.
In Hester.
See they to work at.
Something.
Yet that they ready for
Aim it low.
What shall ich be boot?
well have it done.
You're
Experiment.
right to
See to
Yara
Hestes.
unto a mark.
Hill Bill. See to yeah. Sewer they Hetton.
What need us be?
Yet that they ready for Hester.
In Hester.
It is Sita for Artes. Look at your be at the ready.
Hey, on
Freckles.
the sure.
What the fuck? How did he get in?
New to
Honor on the loaded.
Oh, he must have came around from the other side. God damn it.
It is Sita for Artes.
Tractor, yo. We are good.
New to this.
Experiment. Did it.
Arthur Knightless! Yeah!
Look at you, he shall lay the yard.
I'm ready to cover the side of that.
See through to work, eh?
We are party Abbershaw!
Who's it to serve?
Hard Seutende! Ornatus!
Nu, to condemn to serve.
Rita, what needeth worker?
Look at you, bitch, live it here.
Experiment. Spirits now. Experiment. Leave the bush.
Every time, hearkeneth all things they lister. It could go.
An are to here, for one day frankness. Mit Baldenes.
Tested.
Arthur Knightless! Yeah! It shall lay!
Means it is
Stay
seen.
to work.
Aye.
An are yet to be
See to head.
certain.
Ich bin gut.
Virtue, guidance.
Knightless, stand it!
Who's it to serve? Is she work? Virtue, guidance.
Dann Knightless, stand it!
Is she head on?
For one day frankness!
Mit yet to the mean a word, ferret.
What shall
It is seen nu, Tulke. Alles with it. Who's reader? Look at you, it is seat of duty. Look at you, it's living.
Arthur Knightless! Yeah!
Arthur Knight, reader. Thou Athel Tulkes. Nu, Tulkes, set it yard.
Every child he'll do that now. See to Hestes.
Arthur Knightless! Yeah! Utfrieda!
Yet to the ready, yet to the shall lay the yard.
Kempes, lustet jär, anon reed.
Then they sue ahead.
Nu, Tulke, for warde freckness. Mit Baldenes.
Knightless, weaponry ready!
And stand back. Spirits now. Obeisance is on the after.
Every child.
I brace it.
Every turn of the day!
Look at you,
Damn it, now let's go.
Hestes.
Knightless yard. Nu, Tulkes.
Damn it.
Tunboat party ready.
Crossbows, yeah!
It is seat.
You're ready to done some work.
Knightless, let us read it. Yes.
What need evidence? See, take the fair and
See through to work, eh? Where have it? Stead as bayonet. What needeth bayondum? Hearkeneth all our.
Alle Knightless. Keep that good fat. In spare is yard. What's the tester? Yeah.
Sure, Pepe. Kempes, Bale, Ranita.
See to Hestes food.
Who's it to serve?
Holdeth and answer.
Hearkeneth us stareth. We have it still.
Agretes for Hestes.
Arthur Knightless yard.
Agrace it yourself.
Look at you, and then take to serve. Look at you, all is with.
Get that busy!
Every time. See to Hestes. What needeth bayondum? Verende sue.
What need is work? Evidence.
Ich bin Paladin. Eaters beware.
What need is we? See the Heston. What need?
Narrator.
Hearkeneth us. There is out there, every jam. You'll then did that.
Good game. Well played.
I think it was a good idea that I rushed Castle H because I knew that he was going to rush Castle H too. His base is actually quite compact and very hard to attack. My base was more spread out. It was somewhat compact, but it wasn't as well defended as his was. So here comes the problem. I was building a variety of units, and he was building just knights. He used the White Tower to produce knights, which, you know, produce much faster than normal. Well, not that much faster, but somewhat faster. Actually, no, it's a lot. It's almost half. I should have been building more from the White Tower, because this is a strong landmark. I think my biggest problem was that I wasn't utilizing the White Tower well, and I was choosing to build more from stables and barracks, rather than just building straight from White Tower constantly. I think this is why he had so many units at the end. And because he was building knights, he was able to attack my base several times and killed so many villagers. I didn't really know this map, and I read the description that it had less woodline. I didn't realize the woodline was so spread out and very hard to defend. Here he gathers all the relics, he rushed building monks, and I think that was a mistake on my end because I took forever to build this monastery. My timing on the monastery could have been sharper. As you can see, he kept building knights from the White Tower, which allowed him to raid. My troops were all spread out, and I was getting picked off bit by bit, because I was trying to do so many things at the same time. Closing off the side took a bit too long, because he was able to come into my base and attack me several times in my wood line. I took fights that were not favorable, fights that were either stalemates or I was gonna lose. Here I built infantry, and these were not going to catch these knights. He kept looping around my base over and over again, and because of my infantry and the speed they were walking at, I could not catch him. This was absolutely why I lost the game, I believe. The way he kept just surrounding my troop, running around, and me taking fights that were not favorable, fights that he kept winning. As you can see here, I took this fight and I lost. I took that fight and I lost. And so had I had the units together into one group and fought him, that would have been good. He parks his knight into my base and I wasn't able to catch this because it felt like a snowballing effect where the more I tried to split up my units to fight him, the more I kept losing the fights, and the more I keep losing the fights, the less unit mass I had. Here I tried to take a relic and failed miserably. It was the last relic on the map. I only managed to steal one relic, while he managed to steal 4 relics. As you can see here, the knights just kept looping around and kept losing track of where the knights are. Thinking it's safe, I go back to chopping wood, and he would reappear again and kill my villagers. As you can see here, he's already gotten almost 20. He's gotten 20 villager kills. I was far behind in villager production. His 2 TC and the way he made his base allowed him to stay quite safe. Because he had map control, he could come out and take the gold forward. Here I tried to catch him off, but him realizing it was a losing fight, he backed off. And that's what I should have been doing from the start, not taking fights that were unnecessary and kept building my unit mass. As you can see, he's up 45 units and I'm only on 24. Things started to fall apart as his unit mass built up and he was able to take multiple fights in multiple places, whereas I couldn't do as much. As you see here, I'm not producing as much from the White Tower. I believe this is due to my controls. It's hard to press these things and I need to click on them manually. So I end up preferring to build from the barracks and stables. I take a losing fight here, though our units start to even out, and this was the turning point where I could have started winning. But my villagers were just so far behind. He had done so much damage to this wood line that I've lost 31 villagers. And economically, I was not going to win this. I take a bad fight here. I try to get some damage in and try to push back, but I ended up just losing my units. Meanwhile, my units back at the base were just idling. And if had those been there, I could have won that fight, and it would have been a good pushback. He builds his base quite close together, and this is quite hard to raid. Though without map control, it was hard to find damage. Here he comes in again for another raid. I had left my left side far open, and with the map control that he had, he could keep raiding my base, going around and killing my villagers. As you can see here, he comes and kills more villagers, up to 41 now. Though, to be honest, even though he's killed 41 villagers, his TC might have been idled a few times because he wasn't building as many villagers, and that's a mistake on his end. Had he built more villagers, I would have been crushed even harder. I was taking multiple raids from multiple sides, and with the unit comp I decided, which was crossbows and knights and stables in general, I wasn't able to keep up with these knights. They kept coming into my base, and there wasn't much I could do except run around and try to chase them. He would run off quite quick. I need the wall off my base earlier than this. I need the wall off this part earlier, this part, and especially this left side. He kept coming through. This wall that came up was way too late, way too little. He's now captured 3 secret sites, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, and the best I could do was try to get back out the knights and try to take out the secret sites and stall the game for longer. Here he finally comes in with trebuchets and siege with an outpost as well, giving him an attack boost. I built a castle on this side. I think this should be on the left side, but it didn't matter anyway in the end. As you can see, I keep doing this thing where I just funnel units, where I just trickle units into his army that did a much better job at fighting my army. I kept funneling units, trickling bit by bit, and that lost me in the game. My multitasking wasn't good. I wasn't able to defend the 3 attack sites that he kept coming from. And so, seeing that my white tower is down, I had no troop. I had lost 56 villagers in total, and my eco just wasn't there. I was running out of resources. This was the final desperate play that came out too early. I should have tried to put them closer, maybe. Seeing my TC go down, I realized this was it. It wouldn't take long for him to destroy the Abbey of King. And so, I called it GG. Overall, I think I just got completely swamped by his knights. I should have been building more from the White Tower. That's something I can learn from, because the increased production speed really does help, and that's something I need to work on. Furthermore, because I was building unit comp that just couldn't match his speed and mobility with the knights, even though crossbows and spears do counter knights, he was just able to run away and back off. And the walls that I built were just far too late. Because he was able to sneak around the back of my base and kept coming around, I could not hold off against his raids, and I lost way too many villagers. Had I lost even half of those villagers, half of those 50 villagers, I would have been up eco-wise, and I would have been able to match him with my unit production. On to the next game.